Hello everyone, my name is DevBlog and in this video I will be summarizing the podcast or DevBlog numero 8 which took place on the 10th of February 2020 and highlight the most important info, news and upcoming features while showing you all the leaks that have been shared during that podcast. Several known figures have been invited to the podcast. For the first hour, Summit was there asking questions. Deadly Slop, Dr. Lupo, Sacriel, Cotton were also very active and participative. After the first hour of the podcast, other streamers and or content creators came into the scene. Pestili, WTF Moses, Veritas, Ghost Freak, 41, who is the voice of USEC 3. And among them, I also had the privilege to ask some of the questions you have suggested me and some of my own, which I carefully wrote down on a script before going live. Yes, a dream came true. I was finally part of one of the official podcasts and had the opportunity to cooperate with some of the biggest EFT streamers out there and ask Nikita several questions, which he responded very seriously and with no hint of trying to somehow evade them. At least that is my impression. I had some more questions to ask, but because there were a lot of us in the podcast, I shall be keeping the remaining ones for some other occasion if one appears in the near future. I got very good feedback from the community. A lot of guys understood that I am not there to try to be famous but to represent the community, and I am very thankful for that positive feedback. Enough said and enough intro, let's go to the highlights, shall we? If you have been playing Tarkov these last days, then you surely have been experiencing, or maybe still are, desync, lag, more stuttering that you normally have, complete shutdowns and so on. The devs are of course aware of all these issues and they are trying to solve them ASAP. During the podcast, Nikita even said that the majority of them should be fixed in 1 week from now. Apparently he has found the issue or the solution for these situations, for these problems, and will be replacing some important hardware maybe. He didn't want to mention what the exact solution is. Regarding the servers, what is very important to understand is the fact that buying more servers in an instant is not that easy. Sometimes the server providers are out of stock with servers in a certain area, or it takes time until everything is prepared and the software is installed, or maybe more hardware is needed. I even asked Nikita to share more info on how this process exactly works. And yeah, it's not simple, and there is a team behind this situation struggling to keep regions up to date and supplement as much as they can so that the players have a decent to very pleasant gaming experience. As a reward for our suffering, Nikita and the devs sent every one of us, or each one of us, 1 million rubles for all the gear we have lost so far. The devs are currently fighting on several fronts, trying to bring out smaller and faster patches with fixes, and some of them with some content. We have no certain date for the next big patch, but a wipe is not planned for the near future, so going for the Kappa is still a very good idea. Nikita talked about several upcoming features. Some I will just mention briefly and not go into too much detail, some more in depth. How exactly they will work and when they will be here is still unknown, and there is absolutely no reason to speculate too much about some of them. The cultists have been mentioned with their poisoned knives and stealthy attacks. No release date yet, not a main priority right now. New more powerful shotgun shells are going to be added together with at least one new shotgun. Also handmade grenades, which you can see in the background during the video. There will be a suppressor for the Vapor Hunter and several clothing pieces will be added in the future. A new tactical rig will be on the new Scav boss, probably the Shoreline one, Sanitar, not sure. We finally have a screenshot with the compass. The overweight system and the new plate carrier customization will be coming in the next patches. Both of them will have a big impact on the whole gameplay and player style, because the overweight system will come with movement, aiming and stamina penalties. The plate carriers will apparently not be modifiable in the game, but you will be able to detach the enemy's armor plates and put them in your backpack and save them for new raids. You will not be able to customize the plate carrier in raids though, according to Nikita. The guys were also talking about thermal scopes and how OP these ones can be, which is totally true, but we also had several encounters with thermal players and we did manage to take them down. It depends on the situation, I guess. The thermal could be very problematic late in the wipe when every player has millions in the stash and doesn't care about losing one of them. During the podcast, I also asked about Lighthouse and Streets of Tarkov, and Nikita talked a bit about both of them, but we have no release date yet. I don't think that will happen very soon though. Nikita mentioned 40 players on Streets of Tarkov. We shall see if that is doable or not. Could be just a dream for now. Voice over IP and Steam audio have been discussed. Voice over IP is still not sure, and if we have a communication option for players, then it will probably be radio based, which is definitely a good thing. No one wants global chat, or not global chat, global voice over IP in our servers, right? Steam audio is also being worked at, but I don't see a soon release here either. Interchange will be getting a small revamp and 3 new extractions will be added. This could happen very soon, said Nikita. Also, the alarm at opening Kiba will start and will attract Kila and apparently raiders. Players and players gavs, of course. A custom revamp is planned after that. The opening/closing doors mechanic has been mentioned by the streamers and will be more advanced in the future, but it does not seem to be a priority right now. There will be 3 types of airdrops in the future: a static one, a random one visible in the air and with probably some special effects, maybe sound effects, and a triggered one. You will find a flare probably in the raid and you will be able to call that airdrop in the raid, during your raid, yeah. The ability to access your stash while loading on a map is planned, and a possible drone cam or kill cam after the raid has been promised as well. No one knows when though. The 1911 pistol has been revealed and will join the Tarkov arsenal. When exactly? Soon TM, I guess. And you can also see the new dive animation together with the already shown prone leaning one. Cool stuff. I cannot wait for this one. And yeah, there are some more other things the streamers mentioned, but I believe you got the most important news just to stay up to date with what happens in Escape from Tarkov. I want to thank you one more time for the positive feedback I got from you after my appearance in the official podcast with the devs and with the big streamers, and I want to also thank the host 30x and the devs for letting me be part of it. I look forward for a future collaboration where I will be preparing similar serious questions in order to represent the community as good as I can. Please like, share and comment if you enjoyed the video and if you found it informative. From all the things I mentioned, which one is the feature you are most excited about? Personally, I go for the plate carrier customization. I cannot wait for it. I stream almost every day on Twitch starting at 9:30 AM CET and cannot wait to see you there. We do daily giveaways and we have set up 2 donation boxes for rookies and players who are out of money. I play daily with the viewers, helping them finishing missions or advising them what gear to use, what ammo, what map to start and so on. You are more than welcome to join us 9:30 AM CET. Patrons, thank you very much for the support and we'll talk to you guys in the next video. Also, cannot wait to see you at TwitchCon, where, by the way, BSG will probably also be there. Have a nice day and don't forget to be active in real life and interact as much as you can. Real life is very important. Red7 out. Peace.